Well, it has been quite a long time, hasn't it, guys?
A long time.
Yep, long time.
A real long time. Everybody's been asking me, oh, where's the Winner Circle? When is Winner Circle coming back? Winner Circle, Winner Circle, Winner Circle, Winner Circle, Winner Circle. Oh! And now you finally have it.
Yeah, guess who's back?
So, yeah, I'm back with a vengeance. I am Angry Fred.
I'm JTP.
I'm LNW.
And we are the fucking Winner Circle. So, like we said, it feels good to be back. FMK Media is the person behind us, shooting us right now. And I guess sponsoring us, helping us out. Shout out to Felice. Thank you so much, dear.
Woo.
I'm about to have a YouTube channel this year. New schedule. Sundays at 7. Might have a little bit of new hosts come on, a whole lot of guests and stuff. We're going to be having a Twitch channel as well for Winner Circle. I've been playing a whole lot of gaming over the break. Me, Jake, I'm pretty sure Lance too. So we'll have that info at the end. And so we're going to start off with our favorite movies of 2018. So, guys.
Oh, well, if it was our favorite movies of 2018, I have to say Spider-Verse, but a month later, my favorite Dragon Ball movie came out. So what are we talking about first?
Jeez. We can talk about both. I'm going to let Lance talk about his favorite movies too, though.
All right.
Okay. 2018, I probably got to go with probably Spider-Verse too. Definitely Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Okay, so fuck it. We're going to make those our main two topics. So first we're going to talk about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now, I'm pretty sure a whole bunch of you guys on my timeline have seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. If you haven't, then you're tweaking. We all saw it and we all enjoyed it. So
It's on digital right now, so go cop
go
that
buy
shit.
it. Get a
Definitely
Fire Stick or
worth it.
something. So, Lance, how did you feel about it?
That movie was cold. Like, it was hilarious. Everything about the movie is just like worth the watch. Like, you can't tell me that funny scene when he grabbed the girl's shoulder. Like, hey, I love that scene every time.
Yeah, that was dope as hell.
And it was kind of cool how he did it towards the end too, when he did it to stop the Kingpin.
You mean that big blanket?
Yeah,
pillow
with a no neck
mattress. Yeah, I don't know why they did Kingpin like that in the movie.
Big chungus.
But no, definitely worth it. Music was perfect. Everything about that movie is worth the watch.
Yeah. For me, I said this before when I originally watched it, that Spider-Verse for me was the ultimate love letter to all things Spider-Man. It didn't even star Peter Parker.
Yes.
Like, you had two different Peter Parkers and one of them ended up dying because that was just part of Miles' origin.
Yeah.
But the fact that they turned Miles especially from his comic run, and not only the Spider-Man PS4 game, but Into the Spider-Verse, have really made Miles come into his own and given him his own character, his own personality, more so than they did in the comics, was a really, really great way to show the whole message of the movie that anyone could be behind the mask.
Oh, yeah.
That was the whole point, because they showed, they had Spider-Man Noir, Penny Parker, Spider-Ham, Spider-Gwen, just like anyone can be behind the mask, and Stan Lee's cameo on that almost brought me to tears in the theater. He's just like, with a suit, it always fits. Eventually, I was just like,
Stan.
Why, Stan? Why'd you have to go?
Yeah, I still can't believe that that Stan Lee's gone. That's sounding like
just
crazy as hell.
R.I.P. Stan.
Yeah, R.I.P. Stan Lee.
Yeah.
But I love Spider-Man too. The voice actors did a good job. Even when Spider-Man, Miles Morales came back, I think he came out like in 2011, didn't he?
Around there.
2010. It was around that era where they dropped the first Black Spider-Man. I'm like, we have a Black Spider-Man on screen. It's animated, but we're getting somewhere though.
Mm-hmm.
But my favorite scene of the whole movie was that Leap of Faith scene.
Yeah, when
my
Some
goodness.
Danger was
When it went
playing.
upside down.
Yeah. God, those shots were immaculate.
Man, I felt that with a passion.
Like
bro.
the song felt perfect for Miles' upcoming as Spider-Man. Like the whole cockiness that he likes to bring.
Yeah, I told my uncle, I was like, that scene where his dad was talking to him through the door and he was tied up in a chair.
That was real.
Yeah.
And
The other scene that the music really did a number of really felt powerful was when they were playing Scared of the Dark, when they were reporting Spider-Man's death.
Oh,
in
yeah, that
Miles'
was sad,
universe.
bro. That was
I was
real
just
sad.
like,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I saw Spider-Man actually get erased right in front of my eyes, and I thought that would kill me. No, apparently my soul has to get crushed twice in a year. Once in Infinity War, once in Spider-Verse.
Yeah, it's been a year of Spider. Well, not like a year. Well, yeah, it was a year of Spider-Man because Spider-Man the game came out. Before that, in Infinity War, we got to see his suit, Peter Parker shining that, even though he fucking got.
You got to see him shine and get dusted, but
Yeah, it's cool. And then to end it off and win awards too, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That was like totally fucking awesome.
I gotta also say, I really like about that in that Spider-Man movie how Peter B. Parker, was that the chubby one?
yeah,
Yeah.
that is the original Spider-Man, like the Universe 616 Spider-Man.
With that one, how he like had the relationship with Mary Jane and like how he was so nervous about her having wanted kids and stuff like that.
Exactly.
He freaked out and couldn't do it. Was nervous about that.
My favorite thing about that was that version of Peter Parker never gets explored in the comics. Like, you either have one where he is in his teens in high school, in college, or something happened like afterwards where he can't be Spider-Man anymore. They never explore his like adult, like what it's like being an adult.
I don't know if it's the same one, but I think they do in Spider-Girl when he has a daughter.
You know, that was what I was talking about, because that's him, like, I think it's like his arm or his leg was cut off and he can't be Spider-Man anymore.
Yeah.
So like that was him being taken out of the action and being done with Spider-Man because he physically can't do it.
But you want to see him as he's like getting into that older stage.
This is one where he's being disillusioned with being Spider-Man, and like life is getting in the way, and like he really has to deal with being an actual like adult now.
Yeah.
And like it's so rarely explored, and I like the way they explored that. And like they used him as sort of like a teacher for Miles, but then Miles was teaching him how to be like, you got to be Spider-Man again. You have to like
get your shit together.
Like the advice you're giving me, you have to give yourself. It's a leap of faith.
Yeah, because Spider-Man was being a real bum, literally and figuratively. When he first got into that movie, he just gave up on life, eating pizza and shit, got a beer belly.
Any advice? Talcum powder in the suit. That shit gonna chafe immediately.
I will say, before we talk about you can talk about your other favorite scenes and stuff, but when they were web slinging together, they was like working together and stuff, that was pretty cool, man.
What made it dope also, I just really love John Mulaney. He's one of my favorite like comedians. He was the voice of Spider-Ham.
Yeah. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I love the part at the end when they were about to go back into the portal. He was all right. That's all, folks. He was like, can he say that
legally?
I love that scene. I'm a huge fan of John Mulaney from Big Mouth and all that.
Mulaney was perfectly cast for that.
Yes.
I'm glad he was.
I just wish that Miles and Gwen would have kissed in the film.
I thought they were.
I'm glad they stayed friends. I don't think everything needs to go to relationship, especially because they are both from different universes. But I'm glad that the fact that he had her open up about actually having.
But she came back in the end, though. Remember she went through that portal.
That scene at the end. But I'm still more satisfied with them being friends than being lovers.
They gonna be lovers in the next film. She gonna hop through that portal and they gonna get a crack and watch them. All right, so so the next movie we're gonna talk about is like the fucking grand finale of like anime movies this year. Dragon Ball Super Broly.
I had high expectations for it, and I did not expect him to get absolutely shattered like how Goku transformed into Super Saiyan Blue, because god damn that fucking movie.
The main highlight of that movie is, I love Vegeta, I love Trunks. Trunks is my favorite character.
Gogeta?
If you got anything to say about them, I will knock you out. But Vegeta had his time to shine in that movie. He was whooping Broly's ass, and he held his own. I don't think Vegeta actually got his ass whooped until he tried to help Goku at the end.
Exactly, no.
Yeah, Vegeta held his own. He got his time to shine. He got to turn Super Saiyan, pre-God or just God?
Yeah, so the red hair form is just God. The red hair form is Super Saiyan God, and then the blue hair form is Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, whatever you want to call it.
It's just blue, Super Saiyan Blue.
All right, Super Saiyan Blue. So, yeah, when I saw Vegeta turn to Super Saiyan God, I was like, oh my God.
That was good. Man, like, almost every one of their transformations were amazing. Like, they did not have to go that hard for Vegeta's Super Saiyan transformation, but I was like, oof.
And then that fight at the end with Gogeta, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But, like, every other punch that they threw, I was just like, oof, I felt that shit. But, yeah, the best part about that for me was the fact that, like, the story's divided, the movie's divided into like thirds. It was the first third is the whole Planet Vegeta, Dragon Ball minus parts. The second part is the whole like finding Broly and then like establishing everyone's motivations for the film, and the final part's the fighting. I did not expect to love the first part so much because I'm a longtime fan of the series. So before, with how they told Planet Vegeta's origins, it was much different than what it originally was in the Bardock special. But I actually really did like the interpretation they did of like how like Bardock in this one's just a little bit softer, and like how he like instead of like seeing the future, like he has like these really well educated guesses about all the information he's getting about how Frieza's gonna blow up Planet Vegeta. I loved Chris Sabat's performance as King Vegeta in it. That was really good. Paragus was really good in it. So like overall,
you say Chris Evans?
No, Chris Sabat.
Oh, I was gonna say Captain America voice Broly's dead.
The person who voices Vegeta and Piccolo also voices King Vegeta.
Wow, that's pretty damn dope. I didn't know that.
But yeah, like the whole like minus part and that shit, like that was really cool. And of course the animation. Oh my god, Yamamuro is out. Shintani is my new best friend. That designs the way they got everyone moving. That especially when Goku was fighting Broly the first time, of how bouncy and like lively he looked. Like I never.
And that soundtrack too, bro.
Exactly. The soundtrack was, again, Sumitomo was modern Dragon Ball. Like he captures the older stuff and like Falconer's music. He gets both of the elements of those and he meshes them together perfectly. I never want to see Yamamuro's designs on a Dragon Ball series ever again. Give me Shintani from now on, because this movie looked fucking immaculate.
Well, goddamn. You heard it here first from Jake. Whoever he just said he never wants to see him again. But Lance, how did you feel about it, bro?
I actually seen the movie late. I didn't see it in theaters. Ended up watching it on like.
It don't matter, bro. As long as you saw the greatness, it's
Yeah,
okay.
I saw the greatness
Exactly.
on YouTube, and I was.
And shout out to that YouTuber who leaked the whole movie on YouTube,
Yeah.
even though it only stayed for like what, a couple of days.
Exactly.
It stayed a couple days till
Yeah.
that movie
Yeah.
put
So
out.
if you love the movie, support the official release. I cannot stress that enough. Buy it on Blu-ray if you can. I cannot stress enough. If
It's
you want,
it's tough
if
when
you
you're a broke
want
nigga,
them
though.
to make more, you have to support the official release.
I buy it. I buy some collectible items too. I'm still gonna have that bootleg on my computer though, but you know, it's
Broke.
cool.
I mean,
What you looking for?
I mean, I have the bootleg too, but I'm still buying the Blu-ray. So.
yeah, I feel you. It's cool.
Broke life.
But yeah, but Lance, what you were saying?
But no, I said I really enjoyed the movie. I love the part when Frieza got his ass beat.
Oh my god!
Oh
An
man.
He
hour-
kind of deserved it because
Of
he
course he
killed his
did.
father. So I'm like, why would you do that? So of course-
Frieza was the main movie's instigator. Of course, Frieza had to get his ass
exactly.
beat.
But it kind of it had a lot of funny moments. Like another part with Frieza when he was like, "Oh, why you want the Dragon Balls?" He's like, "I just want to be taller."
Exactly.
That was hilarious.
5
to me.
centimeters to Bulma's 5 years younger. That, of course, classic, just Toriyama humor, and I love that about Toriyama.
Exactly.
For sure.
Yeah, Bulma already looked pretty much good, so I don't know why she wanted to be 5 years.
Because she's been doing it
younger.
before. Goku says, "Oh, so you've been using the Dragon Balls before for this shit," and she just flew the shit forward and knocked Goku back. It's like, got her ass, Goku.
Damn. So what are you guys expecting for like the next installment of Dragon Ball Super, the TV show or a movie?
So
show.
I'm guessing for the show.
I know they could probably incorporate Broly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're going to incorporate Broly in the wrong one, but I think for the show they're going to also do what the manga is doing right now and have the whole
Galaxy
Galactic Patrol Moro arc. So I think they're going to keep doing that.
You think we're gonna get
Patrol.
Super Saiyan 4?
I don't think
It's
so.
a possible. If we do, it's not going to be like what it was in GT. If we do get Super Saiyan 4.
It's gonna be like a different design of it or something like that.
Yeah, especially at this point, because I think maybe Broly might get that, but the way Goku and Vegeta have been going, that they're
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because Super Saiyan 4 is not their end game. It's not the end game anymore, especially with Goku getting Ultra Instinct, Vegeta getting Master Blue in the manga, and then Evolution in the anime. That's not going to be their end goal to get Super Saiyan 4 now from now on. Especially because the fact that the God forms have a totally different key pool set to the regular forms, so that's a whole another topic for another day. But I think if Super Saiyan 4 comes in any capacity, it's going to come to a Saiyan other than Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah, 'cause I remember what's his name, Paragus? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was saying how Broly can go like into the ape form, use his power, but
Yeah,
not
that-
go full ape though.
Yeah, that rage,
Super Saiyan 4.
that rage form is him using Great Ape without losing speed. So,
God damn, that's fucking awesome. Well, I'm excited about that. Okay, so favorite anime of 2018.
Freddie, let me pass the baton to you real quick, and let me tell you about Devilman Crybaby.
Oh man.
Thank you for passing the
Oh my
baton.
God.
But yeah, it won Anime of the Year at the Crunchyroll Awards, and I have
Wait,
to
it
support
won Anime of the Year?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I had to support it, yeah, despite fucking My Hero Academia wrongfully winning a bunch of awards. Like, I love My Hero Academia, but goddamn, like, people dick ride that show way too much. But yeah, Devilman Crybaby was...
The movie was cold.
The movie was cold, but trust me, there's better shows out there.
I believe that, yeah.
I believe it, but that shit was awesome though, bro.
It was,
That double
but
Detroit.
If I dick rode it, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep dick riding it. My hero is dope as hell, bro.
it is. I love it too, but I gotta say, there's...
It's like a hero version of Naruto to me.
Basically, it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, Devilman, like I saw that like when it came out because my friend recommended it to me because he was a fan of the older series and he'd gotten into it. I'm just like, I'll check it out because he told me it was a reboot of the series. And damn, I'm just like, damn, it's in January. So January of 2018, I'm just like, I don't think any other anime can top just like how raw and just how different this was compared to all other anime that would come after it.
Remember
Because
Lady Di-
most anime fall into either some sort of conventions where they always try and play the same tropes or do the same story arcs, but like this one, this was definitely a tragedy that was able to tell its own story in a modern setting. It adapted a manga from 1972.
That's when it came out?
Yes, 1972 was the source material, and it made it like it was something that came out today.
Thought of.
Like you have to,
either.
like you have to give props to the director. I forgot his name, but he's done some many fantastic productions in anime. Like Devilman Crybaby was the shit this year.
I agree, that is one of my favorite animes that hit me like to the core, because I could like an anime show. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I mean, that's nice or whatever. It's got some action, but not many animes hit me to the core like Devilman Crybaby did. So I had to thank Jake for fucking up my life for introducing me to that. Because once I saw that, I was like, I don't know what life is anymore.
Yeah, that shit had me actually crying. Like, not a lot of media does that. The only two movies able to do that were Logan and Marley and Me. The only reason it was Marley and Me because Marley and Me looks exactly like my fucking dog. So that shit, I was just like, ugh.
I didn't see Marley and Me, but I saw.
You never seen Marley and Me?
Nah, I had to watch with
man.
you guys. I'll give you guys a review. But I saw Logan with our friend Jason. And when I tell you, I was holding back tears in the movie theater.
That shit hurt.
She was like, "Daddy."
Yeah, no, like that
God.
shit. You cheating shithead, stop it.
When Charles died too, that's when the waterworks started to come up.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, it's all right. Charles, he lived a good life. It's all right. He'll come back probably. But then when Logan died, I was
From
like,
himself,
damn.
basically. He basically
Yeah,
died
exactly.
from himself.
And then Charles thought, all right, but we're getting off topic. But besides,
That's a whole nother topic.
yes. But besides Devilman, I'd have to say some of my other favorites this year were JoJo Part 5 starting.
I still haven't watched that yet.
Yeah.
Get into JoJo if you haven't. Get into JoJo if you haven't. It's fucking amazing. But JoJo Part 5, did Mob Psycho start last year?
Did Mob Psycho?
You asking the
Yeah,
wrong
Mob
person.
Psycho Season 2. I forgot, but if anything, I'm still counting Mob Psycho. Go watch Mob Psycho as well.
Okay.
And then, of course, My Hero Academia was, of course, lit like always.
Yeah.
That's probably my anime of 2018 because y'all two put me on to it.
And then Dragon Ball Super 2.
Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah.
And I'm late. It came out, I think, in like 2006, I think. But it's Death Note for me, too. I know it's been out for a long time. I'm just now got into it, but it was...
Yeah, I was watching Death Note when I was like 13 years old. I never understood it, but I kind of understand it more
It's
now.
such a roller coaster.
Wait. One of my favorite animes from last year, too. Well, it's not from last year. I saw it last year. Was Erased. That shit had me crying.
I've heard a lot of good things about
Y'all
it.
need to watch that. That shit had me crying. It's a good plot line. Like the characters in there are good. Like I was in a room over there, like tearing up. Like damn, this shit good as hell.
Oh,
Eat a
and
whole bag of popcorn.
And Attack on Titan, even though this new season is kind of like, it's pretty boring,
Yeah,
but...
I always knew. Well, I knew the new season of Attack on Titan would start out kind of weak because it was a lot better than it was in the manga. Because I kept, I'm a manga reader for that, and I was like, so I started the manga basically right after or right before season 1 ended. So right before the female Titan. So I already knew the Uprising arc was going to be kind of whack. But let me tell you, part 2 of season 3 is going to be some of the most insane shit you will ever see.
Is that cowboy dude still in it? I forgot his name.
Kenny? No, he's gone.
Oh,
he's dead.
man.
Yeah, so
I
he's
gotta start
dead.
watching this more.
But
Dang.
I like
yeah,
Kenny.
no,
Spoiler alert.
yeah, but no. Season 3, get ready for Aaron versus Reiner, round 2.
Ooh.
Yes, and it's even better than it was before.
And One Punch Man season 2 is coming, I think, in April, right?
When, bro? We're waiting for that shit for like.
No, I think it's coming out this year. Sometime.
It is, and I don't know about that one, Chief. I've heard a lot of stuff about its development, and
Oh.
It's different.
it's not gonna capture the same magic that season 1 did. Let me tell you that right now.
Oh, man.
So
sorry.
we canceling One Punch
That's
Man
what I'm-
already.
I don't know if we canceling it. We don't know yet. We haven't seen any of the episodes.
I mean,
but
we
I'm
canceled
just,
Boruto.
But I'm just saying.
Sarada?
Yeah, Boruto. I tried, bro. I tried watching it. I tried to
At
get
the
into it.
at the very least, Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki was
cold.
the shit.
Yeah, that
Well, it
was
was
dope.
cold.
That was dope. That was
That
dope.
was the shit.
And that father-son Rasengan.
You
was
didn't
dope
even
as
have
hell,
to
too.
be a fan of Boruto to know that shit was hype.
Yeah, that was dope as fuck.
It's like before that. It's nothing.
Yeah, I have no interest in that show anymore,
just
bro.
don't.
It's just
The main character is not even the strongest fighter. Sarada is stronger than him, so I'm like...
Well, even then with Naruto, the main character doesn't have to be the strongest. They
Right.
work their way towards that. But
that's why we fell in love with Naruto, because he was like the low class ninja who everybody hated, didn't have any parents, had his monster inside of him, and we saw him progress through the whole damn show and become Hokage, the main
But
goal.
Boruto is complete backwards. He doesn't. I don't really see him when I was watching it. He wasn't really training in none of that.
I think the thing that's gonna change with Boruto is he gonna go a different path than his father, but still find a way to be great.
They're also brought up in very different circumstances. Where before, when it was Naruto's era, like the villages, his dad was gone. The villages were divided. I think it was how many years after the third Great Ninja War? And like at the time when Naruto's Hokage, everyone's together. Like it's like basically technology is ramped up dramatically.
Shit.
Like they have a much different upbringing than the original core cast did. So it's definitely gonna play out different.
We kind of sound like our parents now because our parents was raised in a different era than us, and now we doing different things and experiencing different things. So
it's kind of like Naruto and Boruto is though. Yeah.
As long as Naruto and Sasuke still alive, I'm good. All right, guys. The next topic.
For now.
Okay. The next topic.
Hopefully.
The next topic is your favorite game of 2018. And Jake, I'm gonna start off with Lance. I know Jake is gonna talk his fucking ass off about
talk
this
forever
shit.
with
Especially fucking Red Dead, Spider-Man.
So I'm just gonna sit here. Meditate.
Yeah, calm down, Lance. What's your favorite game of 2018? I'm gonna go. He'll go last because Jake gonna speak.
Prepare for a speech, everybody.
Go ahead, Lance. Go ahead.
Probably it's Red Dead 2 for me. Like there's no contest. Storyline.
So why did you love Red Dead?
Storyline was awesome. The graphics was crazy good.
Yeah.
You fall for that character. You fall for Arthur so much,
Bro, I swear to God.
and then the ending just rips your heart out.
And like, it's not like you don't even see the end of him coming because he's never mentioned in Red Dead 1.
Right.
So
Dutch's game breaks up in that game. So obviously, it's got to end that way. But Arthur comes out of nowhere and is
random character.
Like
yeah.
I still like John slightly more, but like Arthur is the greatest gaming protagonist.
Really, you like John more than Arthur?
I like Arthur
still?
more, bro. When
I
I
like
played
Arthur.
John, I was like, it's cool, no, but I want Arthur back.
Well, here's the thing. I had a whole other game to understand John, and this
Same.
Red Dead 2 made me understand John's journey in a whole different light than I
No,
ever
I do.
did
I
before.
get that. I do. Ain't no problem. But Arthur, I like him
Exactly.
way better.
Sound like Shannon Sharp. Ain't no problem.
I cannot knock Arthur at all. He was such a good protagonist.
Because once he, I don't care. Wait, if you haven't played the game by now, I'm sorry, but when Arthur died and I got the fucked up ending too, I got shot in the head. He was like, "Damn us!" He was like, "Damn us both," and blew my brains out.
Oh, you did that one to yourself.
You were probably an outlaw the whole time, weren't you?
I did
was
the
like,
good one.
I don't give a fuck about this game no more. I don't want to finish this shit. Fuck this. The only reason why I finished it was because I wanted to complete it, and I had to fuck up Micah.
Yeah, I fucked him up.
Fuck Micah 2018, 2019.
Forever.
We ain't cutting that energy out.
And fuck Dutch. Fuck Dutch, because if you play Red Dead 1, spoiler, but he kills John later. He kills John at the end, right?
No, Dutch kills himself.
Then who kills John?
The government?
Yeah, the government.
Oh, damn the government.
Yeah, Dutch hops off a fucking mountain or some shit with his shirt off.
Our time has passed, John.
I gotta play that game because I didn't remember that.
Tahiti.
You always got playing Dutch, but this is cool.
I always say Tahiti.
I love Red Dead Redemption. I do. That's one of my second favorite games in 2018. But my top one is Spider-Man, PS4.
Best,
Yeah, I can understand
best
that.
superhero game so far.
I mean, I can understand.
Like when a certain somebody surprised me and got that game, I damn near had to put a wedding ring on her finger. I was like, you got me Spider-Man PS4? And the way she did it was so slick though. That's a different story. But what I say is Spider-Man PS4 is like fucking amazing. Well, Spider-Man fan. I've been a Spider-Man fan since I was like fucking a kid, jumping off refrigerators with them little foam web shooters and shit with a big ass can on your arm and shit. You can ask my grandma and the rest of them. That game was like spectacular on every level. The web slinging, the costume design, the plot storyline.
Exactly.
Nobody was safe in that game from death. Especially that scene where I'm at the end. I'm just holding my
you told
controller
me that
like
one.
tearing up and shit. I'm just
Like,
like
damn,
fuck.
the ball's on Insomniac. I appreciate
Yes,
that.
bro.
Spider-Man PS4 is now the game I judge all the superhero games by, just like how I judge all the Spider-Man and superhero movies by Spider-Verse.
And then the DLCs was good, but they was kind of like
A little
half-assed.
overpriced for what they were.
Yeah, they should have been like $5 each or some shit. Not
like
no
10?
If it was
$10.
like $20 total, fine.
Yeah, but them, I mean, it was cool. I enjoyed them. We got new suits.
Of course, it does more excuses to play an already amazing game. So.
Yeah, and I have to say, my third favorite game of 2018 is Kingdom Hearts 3. I know y'all ain't play that. Well, Lance, you can play it on the Xbox.
That's not
but-
2018.
Oh.
But.
I mean, I look at it as 2018 though.
So you
Fair.
lost
Yeah.
God of War a little bit more? It
Oh
brought you
shit!
down?
Yes, God of War 2. That's in my list as well. God of War is fucking awesome. I played it late, kind of like Lance played Red Dead late, but God of War is dope as fuck too. Yeah, and so
Oh God.
let Jake have the floor and tell him about
He been to the whole storyline.
his plethora of games for 2018.
All right, so I'll keep my main subject on a different game because, well, already my game of the year was Red Dead Redemption. It was the game I was waiting 8 years for.
Of course.
Just like how I waited like eight or 9. And that's a pattern for me. Like I waited 8 or 9 years for Persona 5, and that ended up being my game of the year. I waited 8 or 9 years for Red Dead, and that's my game of the year.
Okay.
But I have to give highlights to Dead Cells for being, I think, my favorite platformer of that year. God of War, my favorite game on the PlayStation. My favorite Sony exclusive.
Okay.
Spider-Man, PS4, that was great. And the two I'm going to highlight most are Dragon Ball FighterZ and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Dragon Ball FighterZ was the only game last year that made me buy it twice. Once for the PS4, once for my Switch, just so I could have it with me wherever the fuck I went.
Damn.
Wow.
I love Dragon Ball FighterZ. I've always loved fighting games, even though for the most part, I suck ass at them unless I really like practice. But Dragon Ball FighterZ for me, that was, I think at this point, hands down, the single greatest Dragon Ball game, objectively, of all time.
Ooh.
Even more than Budokai and the rest of them?
Even more than Budokai.
Ooh. That hit me.
Those
I'm a
games were
huge
fun,
Naruto fan.
but the problem with the other older Dragon Ball games is that they were made to be Dragon Ball games first and less balanced games second, and like fighting games second.
Okay, explain that a little bit more. Elaborate
So
on that.
like with Dragon Ball FighterZ, the way it's designed, and if you've played any of the other games by Arc, like Guilty Gear or BlazBlue, the way the game is built and the way the combos are structured is that way every character is viable, and that way you can everyone has synergy and you can combo into people, and like even like it's like simple to use, simple to pick up, difficult to master. And I think that's where Dragon Ball FighterZ came in the best. Whereas with games like Budokai and like Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and Xenoverse, they're made to like scratch that Dragon Ball fantasy itch, but they're less focused on being balanced games second.
I see what you mean. So the mechanics are subpar.
So exactly. So like with Dragon Ball FighterZ, it's a good fighting game first, but an awesome Dragon Ball game second.
I can see that because even that over break when y'all was teaching me how to play and I was getting like real good at the shit, I was like, okay, I kind of like the mechanics of this game and it's fun. I like the interactions and stuff. So I can see that. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Especially when you add in the tagging system and when you just throw 3 level 1s in someone's face when switching out. So that was great.
Using trunks 24/7.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And then my other favorite game of
guy.
this year was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Like the soul-defining reason. Like if you don't have a Nintendo Switch right now, what is wrong with you? Go drop 300 on that and 60 on Ultimate.
300.
It's worth it.
I got
It's
truck in the shop. I got other shit to
worth
buy.
it. It is worth it.
So
But
say
yeah,
fuck it all and get a Switch.
yeah, fuck it all. Fuck
I
it all.
gotta get a PS4 first before I want to get a Switch.
I mean, the console generation is about to end, so I don't know about getting a PS4 now, but we'll see. But yeah, I have to give shout out to those 2 games because normally, obviously, I'd be talking my head off about Red Dead. Obviously, go play Red Dead for the single player alone.
If you haven't played Red Dead, something is just
Exactly.
wrong with you.
Something is seriously wrong with you.
But-
If you haven't played Red Dead.
But Dragon Ball FighterZ and Smash Bros. Ultimate, especially with the insane amount of characters they put in this and all the newcomers I fucking loved. All the different modes, like Spirits, I liked more than I thought I was gonna do. I love how they've just refined all the mechanics, and I'm loving how it's starting to take away from like Melee's spot at all these tournaments. Like Ultimate's finally coming into its own. I think it's going to redefine Smash Bros. For a long time.
And Jake also loves whooping my ass as a practice dummy in Smash Bros.
I do that to everyone in the family. That's the little difference. Y'all, my target.
He called me in a room and be like, yeah, Freddie, come play Smash with me. I'm like, okay. I'm just literally getting my ass whooped.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what, bro? I'm going to put the controller down. You just keep whooping my ass.
I
man."
played Brawl. with
Dream
Jake.
canceled.
I played Brawl, I think, with Jake one time, and he just kept on.
Yes,
you got
man.
Bowser,
You played
right?
Smash 4 with me, and I just kept
Throwing me
side-being
out the
with
ring with Bowser. I'm like,
Yeah, Jake is notorious for that shit, bro.
Yeah. One thing you know about me in Smash, for anyone who faces me as an opponent, I don't play to win. I play into style because style is victory, and that's just how I define my career in Smash.
I'm going to have to use that in the bar. So I have
Yeah,
to
that's-
credit
that's
you
a
on the song.
bar.
Yeah, I'm going to have to use that as a bar.
drop the mic.
Okay, so next topic, bro. And after this, we're going to get into a real tricky topic. Felice's going to love this topic. We're going to talk about this next. Favorite music and albums from 2018, and what are you expecting from music in 2019?
All right, so I'm not. I think I might talk first, because I'm not really much the music aficionado.
Yeah, it's me and
But,
Lance. Yeah. No, Jake, you got a good taste in
Yeah,
music.
you got
I
a
got
lot
good taste in
of
music. I just don't keep up with it how
Okay,
y'all, like
all right.
how I keep up with games. Y'all keep up with music.
Yeah, okay.
So for me, I heard a lot of shit, but I think ultimately I have to go back on, mostly because 420 was one hell of a day, and that was the shit when like God of War dropped too. It was just KOD. It was just the time. It was the timing that KOD came out for me, and I was just a huge Cole fan. Like that shit for me was A1.
You got a favorite
Love
lyric?
that. I don't know if I have a favorite lyric. My favorite song from that was like the third song on the album. I keep blanking on the name.
Photograph?
I know heaven is a
Addict?
mindset. I've been a couple times. The Cutoff.
Oh,
that
The
was
Cutoff.
it.
Oh,
The
yeah,
Cutoff
with
is
Edward.
that was my favorite song from the album.
It was that Gimme Drink, Gimme
Yeah.
Smoke. Yeah.
That's
the
that whole album was
vibes,
impeccable.
especially just like how's like I got some niggas that still owe me an apology, talking about how he wants to be loyal and doesn't want like bad thoughts on anyone. I'm just like, I know a lot of people in my life that I went through that shit with too. I'm like, I like to give to a lot of people. I don't like being an asshole unless we in like in a friendly setting or shit like that.
I'm about to
Like,
say, cause me and you be assholes to each other all the
but that's we're close
Yeah,
friends. If I shit on you, I do it out of a place of love.
Yeah,
But,
I feel you. I feel you.
I try to treat people with like respect because I'm like, I'm not trying to make anyone feel
Yeah,
bad.
having a heart of gold and platinum and diamond can like fuck you over, but it's also good at the same time. It's
Exactly.
a double-edged sword. So I commend you on that one.
It was for me. It was KOD. I've heard a lot of shit that was coming out in 2018 that was really great. I can't think of like anything off the top of my head. It would take me like another hour. We'd be here for an hour. But like, yeah, for me, it was KOD was my album of the year. I've been blasting that shit the whole year.
All right, so what are you expecting from music in 2019 from one of your artists?
Ooh, I'm definitely expecting Kanye to finally drop a Yandi for
yeah.
sure.
Yes.
Thinking maybe Kendrick will drop something a little later.
Hopefully, bro.
He said he
Hopefully.
was. He said he was dropping.
But I know one
something.
thing as an artist myself, you can't force certain music because you have to go through certain things to live a little before you can write stuff.
Exactly.
Because otherwise I'd be having like writer's block and stuff like that, and I don't
Yeah.
want to put out no ass quality stuff. So I'd be like, okay, let me think for a minute,
But-
live a little.
Oh yeah, but go ahead. But one rumor I was hearing was that Kendrick Cole album is finally might be dropping this year.
I believe that when I see it in here.
I
see
pray
it.
every day for that album. I swear to God,
Every time February comes, damn it.
that album will change lives forever.
What do you say? Because shit about
This
to get
February.
scary when we drop. I was like, okay, it's been February. Where the fuck is it at? And that was like, what, 5 years ago? 3 years ago?
Well, this February for sure was the wildest Black History Month I've ever been through.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to say, dang, I'm not going to say it.
What?
I'm going to say Robert.
No,
Robert?
Jussie?
Jesse?
My
fuck
mind
y'all
is telling me
doing?
no.
There was that one congressman that we caught doing blackface. I was just like, what the fuck is going on?
Save it for the drama section,
Right,
guys. We have to
right,
come up to
fine,
it soon.
fine.
Trust me, the fans gonna love this
Yeah,
shit. We got
y'all-
other shit to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lance, you want to go? You want me to go for my album?
You can go.
Oh yeah, could you? Yeah, I know you were doing something. Okay. 2018. Hold on, bro.
Okay, so I'm just gonna
What can I throw? Oh damn.
just let's just keep going before tensions get too hot.
Oh shit. Okay.
Who you know dropping an album back
Please,
to back
please
to
don't give
back
me
to back to back to back.
I'm black, but I'm white, but I'm not.
I think the thing, my favorite part about that second album that dropped was when Logic said, "I'm the new Kanye," but he shut this whole thing off.
Yes, he said
Yeah.
that shit. I was like, nigga, what? You the new Kanye? No, nigga, you not. You're not that close to it. Shut the fuck up. I had to throw my phone, bro.
Okay,
let me not get hot.
The
Although I
iconic,
will give credit
iconic
to-
was kind of like, I was like, what the fuck? Jay not even, he had like little ass sentence in Iconic.
Yeah, bro.
The one song I give him credit to on that album from him, it was the what was it, the Wu-Tang Experience, whatever the
Yeah,
fuck it was
now
called.
that was dope.
That was dope. I will give
The
him
whole
that because that
Wu-Tang
shit,
was
the
in that.
whole Wu-Tang clan showed up.
Fuck Logic. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. But I'm sorry.
Man, the
but
disrespect.
my album was in 2018, of course. Yay. The album was fucking
This guy.
spectacular, bro.
Better than Kids See Ghosts?
They're equal, bro. I fuck them equally. It was cold as hell. But see, people was hating on Kanye. It was like, oh, this sound like some Project X shit, and this shit horrible. I was
What?
like, y'all ass tweaking. Every song on this fucking album, cold as shit. That was a dope ass year for Kanye. He produced hella albums. Pusha T, Daytona, that's on my list too.
It was a dope ass year musically for Kanye. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that for the drama section because there's a reason
Slavery.
why he did all that shit.
I know, but
Yeah, it's a special reason why he did all that shit, but I ain't gonna get into that right now. So I have to say, Yay, Kids See Ghosts,
Okay.
Daytona, KOD, and I'm trying to think what my fifth album would be.
Swimming?
Swimming by Mac Miller. Yes, Swimming was impeccable.
Rest in
R.I.P.
peace, Mac.
Mac,
Rest in
man.
peace,
R.I.P.
Mac. Taking too soon.
Especially,
Taking like X,
yes.
just taking way too fucking soon.
Especially Self Care and Jet Fuel. Top
Yeah.
2 songs I play all the time.
2009 for me.
But I could go to sleep to that album. And then my last album of the year, even though it didn't come out this year, was Blind by Frank Ocean. That's my album of the year every year. I play
Didn't that come
song.
like 3 years ago?
Shut the fuck up, Lance.
All
It was
right.
like 3 years ago.
So those are my albums of the year. And what I'm expecting this year is Yandhi, of course. New J. Cole album. New Kendrick album. Maybe a Jay-Z Watch the Throne too. I don't know if that's going to happen or not.
I don't think this year.
Hopefully we get something else from Beyonce. I love Beyonce.
Ooh, another album I want to highlight, the Carter 5. That shit was dope. I liked it. I liked a couple.
It had some good
tracks.
songs. It had some good songs.
It was dope.
It wasn't a good overall album.
But see, the problem with that is when you like announce an album too soon and you get people's hopes up, when you finally get it late, you like, damn, bro, I was expecting a little bit more than this shit because you hyped it up so much.
I did feel you
so
on that.
I fucked with the album, but then again, I was like, damn,
It didn't live up to the hype.
You should have dropped this shit when you announced this shit, and then it would have fucking skyrocketed.
Exactly.
Not to take away from Wayne, because Wayne's a fucking goat, and I love that album. And then another thing is, niggas on my fucking timeline was dick riding the fuck out of that. Every song.
Where's the thing? They were dick riding it mostly because Logic dropped the album the same day too, and like when you have that shit to compare to, they're obviously gonna be dick riding Wheezy before they dick ride.
Yeah. I respect Logic, I do, but fuck Logic. Yeah, it's whatever.
So I think that was what was getting
Respect.
the hype. I personally liked it, especially when he had like Snoop come back in for a couple of those tracks. It's
Now
like,
I was
no, that-
laughing
no,
when
that
his
was
mom
my
came in
bias.
the beginning. When his mom was talking
I
to
skipped
him.
the shit at that song. I love you, Wayne. It was everything for me. Skip.
That's so disrespectful.
Get to the rapping.
Like, and again, I'm not like as musically inclined as y'all. So
No,
like,
you are musically
like,
inclined.
Bro,
They-
you have
yeah.
moments, man.
Stop, Jake. You
Stop
put me on the hella
sleeping.
songs. You have a good playlist. Stop doing that shit. Cut that out. Ball that
Alright.
up, throw it to the
Alright.
sun. You are musically inclined. You just don't keep up with that shit as
I
much.
know. I just don't.
Same thing. We don't keep up with anime as much as you, but we still fuck with that shit though. We still love
Exactly.
it. Put some respect on my nigga. All right, so Lance, drum roll, please. Boom.
Well, shockingly, my favorite album of 2018 is actually Anderson .Paak's album.
Ooh, wow.
Okay.
Out of nowhere, yes.
Yeah,
That's
Alright,
Anderson
man.
.Paak's album was incredible.
The pack.
Yeah,
Everything
alright.
about that album was really good.
I was about to throw a chair.
I love the soul of it. All the features was so good. And my second is Jid's album. I feel like I'm shocked that neither of y'all talked about Jid's album. I really love Jid. Jid is an up-and-coming artist that I'm actually looking for in 2019. DiCaprio 2, that's the name of the album. I really recommend. Who was my third? I'm just going to name all of my. No Name.
Okay.
A lot of people sleep on No Name. Room 25 is, to me, my favorite album from a female artist, but she's much more than just a female artist. I recommend her for just anybody who loves like soulful music, any of that stuff. So what I'm looking for 2019, Jid, Anderson .Paak said he's making another album again. Of course, Kendrick and Cole, and just
Yandhi too.
yeah, Yandhi, Yandhi, Logic. Now, real quick about Logic, before y'all go crazy. Logic is coming out with a book, I think like March 26th, that I'm really looking forward
Called
to.
Bobby Biracial Salt and Pepper.
Stop sleeping on my man's Logic. He's making a book I think it's called Supermarket, and it's much more than just, of course, like Supermarket. I'm really looking forward for that book. I might even buy it and stuff myself. So, yeah.
Oh, guys, one thing. I did not see this. It's people in the comments talking about the games and stuff like that. So next time on the show, we're gonna have to like maybe hold our phones when somebody else is talking and pay
Read the
attention
comments.
and respond to them. I'm just not seeing it. So thank you guys for responding, like talking to us.
Yeah.
Shout out to my cousin Damon, Brandon, my mom, everybody watching. Thank you so much. I did not
Exactly.
see this. We've just been trying to give you a good show. My bad.
Exactly. We do this for y'all at the end of the day.
Yeah,
so.
we do.
And real quick, I want to give one shout out to 2019 album so far. Gotta give it to Solange. Solange's album, I forgot the name of the album, sorry. But it's actually really good. I'm sorry, but it's really good though. Everything about the album
Lance, it's so simple to remember. It's when I get home.
is when I get
Because
home.
when I get home, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm about to say the same. Because when I get home, I'm gonna beat your ass for that.
I thought it was like while we wait or something like that for some reason. Maybe, but anyways,
God.
it's a really good album. So soulful and stuff like that. People sleep on Solange, and I feel like she deserves more respect. And she got a lot of people. She got people in there that I'm like, huh. Playboy Cardi shockingly held his own and a song. It was some other people in that album, but give that a listen for 2019. And 2 Chainz album was pretty damn good.
Yeah, I was listening to some of those songs last night, and it was pretty decent.
That song with Kendrick go crazy.
That yeah, I did
Mama
listen
hit
to
a
that.
lick.
That new flow he did was it was weird at first, but it was cold though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. The section all the women and everybody's been waiting for. It's freaking drama time. So
TMZ, eat your heart out.
Yep. So what kind of drama do you want to start off with for 2018 going into 2019? You want to start off with the R. Kelly thing, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj thing? You want to start off with the Kylie Jenner and the Jordan Woods thing? What you want to do?
You just gotta throw one out.
Exactly, because
There's so
where the
many.
fuck did we start? I mentioned before that like one Democratic senator that we caught either dressing up as a Klans member or blackface.
Let me ask the people in here to see if they respond. What do y'all want to hear us talk about first? R. Kelly, Cardi B and Nicki, Jordan
Jussie.
Woods and Kylie. What y'all want to hear? Let's see what they respond.
Because this shit was fucking. 2018 was a crazy ass year. Like,
Yeah.
I knew we thought like 2016 would be the end of it, but I knew going into this fucking Trump presidency that this shit would not stop. It would just get crazier.
2018, Kanye just.
Not to
That
mention again the wildest Black History Month I think we've ever had post Civil Rights era.
Even Cardi B said something about that Jussie situation. She was like, Jussie ruined Black History Month.
Damn.
Can't even blame him for the most part. It was
Yeah, it's a lot to that
a
situation.
lot of shit ruined Black History Month.
That's what you get for coming to Chicago at 2 in the morning. You know?
All right, I'm just waiting for somebody to say something. Otherwise, they said R. Kelly.
All right, well,
R. Kelly. All right.
Robert, you on blast now?
All right, Robert.
So it wasn't enough that back in 2001 he was peeing on people.
I guess he's just gonna keep doing that, huh?
Giving golden showers.
Remixed to Ignition on a song about pisses.
Little Tommy rolling in that booty, hiding fresh out the kitchen.
Got them peeing, leaking, reeking. Now there's juice in the kitchen. Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
See, it's so messed up, bro, because R. Kelly did make good music, but I was sitting there watching that documentary with Felice, and I'm just like, that's like sick.
I think the part that pissed me off the most, I think this happened last year, was when he came out with I Admit It. I was just like, how the fuck are you gonna come out and sing about all the fucking children you've been molesting? Like you brave and shit. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, Robert.
Yeah, I was like, how you go like express your wrongs you did, and people don't get that. He literally made a whole song of all the things he's done. And they're like, oh no, this man's still guilty. I mean, he's not.
I was just like, because Shamerda got locked up for about a week ago because he was admitting in that song that he shot someone a week ago. I can lock up Bobby Shamerda but not get R. Kelly the next fucking year. That makes no fucking sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all saw that little documentary thing on Lifetime, bro, but the things they was talking about in that, bro, was sick as hell.
Isn't it one thing like he loved his mama, like he liked his mama? Like it was something like she kissed, like she had lipstick on and it was in the cup. And so like the lipstick smear was on it. He drunk the same cup.
Did they talk about that in that?
I've heard about that.
Talking about R. Kelly?
Yeah, the R. Kelly
They
situation.
mentioned that he was sexually abused as a child.
No, somebody told me that in the documentary, there was a thing going on that like he really liked his mama, liked his mama on some weird shit, and like it was a scene where she had like lipstick on, and she like drunk out of a cup, and R. Kelly drunk out the same exact cup, exactly where the lipstick smear was at. So that man needs some damn help. He was younger. He was young though then.
But see, that's the thing that messes up some people, and I'm not making an excuse for R. Kelly at all, because he need to be locked up, prosecuted. He need time, like life behind bars, and I never wish that on anybody, because that's sick as hell. As much as I joke about it and stuff, that's like sick as hell. I don't condone that type of shit. But on a different level is a whole lot of people and kids and stuff and adults grow up to be sick as hell because of their like trauma in their past.
Exactly.
And especially us as a black community, we don't like to talk about trauma, or if something happened to us, we push it under the rug and keep it a secret. But that's why so many people are like homosexual, have mental issues, like super duper sick because of all that trauma and stuff they face as a child. So we need to talk about that shit a little bit
Exactly,
more.
and I wouldn't say like that's just like homosexuality is a sickness. That's just something you're
No, I'm not saying it's a sickness. I'm saying some people are like
closet.
They think they had to like be that way because of
Yeah, they don't
something
wanna
happened to
expose
them
it
when they
because-
was
yeah.
when they was younger. That's all
I
I'm saying.
see what you mean.
Yeah, but no, you can be whatever you want to be. Blue, red, purple, bisexual, gay. That's fine. I don't judge people.
Exactly.
Like
So you could be biracial without getting.
I mean, look at me.
that. But see, the only difference is you'll come in my face every 5 minutes, already. I'm black, but I'm white.
Something
But I'm black, but I'm white. But I'm black, but I'm white. But I'm black, but I'm white. You don't do that every 5 minutes like Logic do.
Hey man, shout out to Logic, man.
Man, no.
No, shout out to Logic, man.
Fuck Logic.
Shout out
I'm
to
more
Logic,
biracial than that
man.
nigga. Me.
That's sick, bro. Hold on. Somebody just said something.
Jasmine did confirm that he was sexually attracted to his mom.
Okay. So they said, my cousin said, what is the main cause of lack of motivation in our adolescents, men and women, and why social media luxury means more than self-development? Wow.
Lack of
I like that, cousin.
Lack of motivation, I could probably tell you, is the fucking economy we're growing up in.
I agree.
We are growing up in a time where our wages are really, really fucking low, and the cost of living is higher to the point where we're leaving college on an average of debt that our parents had no problem dealing with. Like, back in my dad's day, you could work a part-time job to pay off a whole year of college.
Can't even do that
You gotta
now.
work 3 full-time jobs to
Hell no,
pay
you
off a
can't do
whole
that
fucking year.
And some.
And some.
And sell drugs on the side or something, because it's
Exactly.
horrible,
Like
bro.
I'm already gonna leave my college career with like over $20,000 of debt.
Shit, who you telling? Me too.
Exactly. So
That's why I got to make $1 million film or something to pay that off.
and our generation feels like things aren't going to get better, because especially with how lawmakers are going, like especially those recent tax cuts that was passed in 2017 don't actually help us. In fact, I made less money last year and I paid more in taxes when I did my returns. Like, that shit was fucked up.
It is, bro. It needs to be
So
changed.
I get that lack of motivation. And social media, there's a really hard line you have to toe with social media, because it ultimately, at the end of the day, has brought us all together, and there's a lot of positive force behind it.
But it's also
But
negative
because
as well.
because of the internet itself and the nature of how raw the internet is, there's a lot of negative bullshit you have to watch out for.
But see, I think the problem with social media luxury means more than self-development is because some people treat social media like it's a Bible or like some kind of guide to life or whatever.
Like, people
enjoy. I'm
yeah.
sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I was just saying, people are sharing shit. Like, there are certain stories where it's just like, like I'll like go out to like support any cause of like anyone's being abused, or it's just like if people are getting the wrong sentencing. But like, if you take a minute to Google like a certain issue that someone's bringing up on Facebook, then you see, well, they didn't get the whole story, or they were like misquoting something. It's just like people are really quick to share something if it goes over and like confirms their own biases. And being objective these days is a lot harder on social media.
Like me trolling you with the Dragon Ball Z thing.
Exactly.
We always
with
try to find
Vic?
some comedy somehow.
Exactly. Well, Vic Mignogna just.
We're not gonna discuss that right now. That's we can say that for later.
Yeah, that's true, but.
But I think another reason is because people like put more of their self-worth into social media and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said before, they treat it like it's a Bible almost. Like people like kill for like likes, attention, fame. People find love on the internet.
Exactly. Well, we watched a video the other day where it's just like this, like one Asian woman was talking about, I'm fine with having like 1 or 2 likes on social media because I'm making $70,000 a year.
Yes.
Well, you're an Instagram model with 70K followers making $750 at your dead end job.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. He hit it right on the fucking head. That's exactly what it is. You will die and kill and do anything for thousands and thousands of Instagram followers, but you living in a box on the street. It's not real, bro. Now we all like personalities and shit. We love likes. We need views. We need that sponsorship. We need attention.
Hell, we using social media to bring you this show.
Exactly.
So
to talk
it's not
about
like,
this. So we're not against it, but just don't abuse social media, G. Don't
Exactly.
make it your life, your end all be all, your Bible. God is the one true master. Facebook isn't. That's
Because I hate when I be on social media like, just woke up in the morning, fix me some breakfast. Isn't that common sense?
Wait, you sharing that breakfast? There's a fucking breakfast.
And I'm okay with sharing a picture of a food or some new shoes.
But not
Like,
faithfully
like,
all the
Food.
time.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Every
Okay,
fucking
this-
thing you do.
Like, if you go to like somewhere you've never been before and like you're taking pictures of food, like I'm discovering new things, like that's cool. Like I like that. People learning and discovering new shit, totally fine.
Yes, bro. And then another thing that bothers me, because we all been guilty of it, especially when I was younger, my mom can vouch for this. Every time I would get mad at my mom or something, I would literally go on Facebook and type
And
something
rant about it.
and diss her. And she like stop. She pulled me aside. She's like, you have a problem with me? I was like, no. She's like, don't be passive aggressive about it. She's like, say it to my face. Don't go in a book being a keyboard warrior, but then in real life you a bitch.
Luckily for me, I would just tell my friends, but I'm like, man, my mom's fucking tripping. I hate this bullshit. Fuck this family.
Yeah, bro. I don't like that shit at all, bro. Don't be a keyboard warrior.
Yeah.
Don't make Facebook your fucking diary. I see hella women on there. Oh, I'm sad. I'm heartbroken.
Yeah, actually, there's a reason why like I barely have any followers on like Twitter or any shit like that. I don't use social media like that. I don't fucking like it like that.
Yeah, I mean, we need it. It's a double-edged sword. We need
Yeah.
social media, but then again, it's a sickness. It's like yin and yang. You can't have good without bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Getting a lot of comments.
I see. I'm trying to respond to
Really
him.
good.
Guys, you have any other topics? I mean, well, we got way off key. We were talking about the drama of 2019.
So yeah, I think before you mentioned Vic Mignogna.
Oh, with the Dragon Ball. I don't
Yeah,
think
the
people
Dragon
know
Ball.
about
I heard
it like
about
that.
that.
Though.
Yeah, I heard
So
about it.
for this, and this is one thing I'm really real versed on, and we're probably gonna get a lot of Vic. We might get some Vic supporters in the comments. So I'm ready for y'all to flame me. But so the voice actor for Broly, who's also the voice actor for Edward Elric, and he's a really high-profile voice actor in the anime industry, Vic Mignogna. So I think it was about a couple weeks after Dragon Ball Super Broly dropped, like at the beginning of February, it was announced that he was being dropped from a project he was currently doing called Ruby for Rooster Teeth and a bunch of shit from Funimation over allegations.
Wait, Jake, hold on 1 second. Cuz I see your question. We're going to do it right after he explains this. I'm sorry, go ahead.
But he was basically caught, or basically he was getting there was allegations against him for like sexual misconduct against like fans and of his other coworkers. And the voice actress for Bulma came out and said, not only has this happened to me, but a bunch of my friends. And
Oh damn.
in the back of my mind, I had known about this behavior from him for a while because one of my other friends, she went to a con and saw him before, and Vic was really like Vic made her uncomfortable too, like she mentioned like hugging and kissing when like she really didn't want it, and like she would like mention that she didn't want to be kissed, but he would do it anyway.
Oh god.
And like there's a lot of stuff where like even like before like the voice actor for Goku and Krillin made like a parody of Vic Mignogna called Kip Mangina, and they roasted his ass too, and I'll show you all that after the show. But Vic in the industry for a while has been very hard to work with, and there's allegations have been going for years, since 2008. These claims have been coming back against.
So, ladies in the comments, how do y'all deal with people at your job, or like men, or like any man who keeps harassing you, or like trying to like force themselves upon you? How do y'all deal with that? Just comment in the section.
But the reason why only now this situation is actually people are taking action against it is because before, like he was back on top of his game. He was like Edward Elric back in 2008. Like he was high profile. Everyone wanted to work with him. So most people tried to brush it off at the end because they're just like, well, he's a high profile actor, a voice actor, everyone loves him, and like maybe he just didn't mean it before, but like especially when like Monaco Real would said like I've talked to him about his behavior, and for a couple weeks he'd be fine, but then like 3 weeks later he'd be right back doing the same shit we mentioned to him. And personally, people say Monica has a tendency or was like lying or like trying to like get him fired. The fact that she's risking her career to talk about this, because let's say she's wrong. Monica Real is basically in almost every single English like anime production this year. You go on like behind the voice actor, you can see she's in like 600 different roles, not including anime. She could get blacklisted from this industry for lying right fast, and her career's gone like that. I don't think she's lying. The fact that Chris Sabat, the voice actor for All Might and Vegeta, is backing her up, and almost everyone else, I'm sorry, I think Vic is guilty of this shit.
I am here.
Not only that, but his screams as Broly were weak in Super Broly. I'm just gonna mention that right now. Some of them.
I like his voice, but
some of them were disappointing, especially like the older Broly. He gave a much better performance as the older Broly in the newer one. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it sucks when a real talented person does some real sick shit, and you just like, damn, bro, I gotta cancel your ass now. Kind of like R. Kelly, but
it's kind of similar to like I've heard stories like Martin Lawrence during like the show.
Yeah,
like
Martin and stuff.
He was like, he was like messing around like type of like sexual type of ways with her, and she didn't want it and stuff like that, and she like tried exposing it and something. It's a lot to that situation.
You know about this, Luis? You never heard?
Yeah. It was something with like Martin Lawrence.
Matter of fact, my uncle did tell
This
me
is the
about
first
that
time
before.
I'm
He said
hearing
that's
about
why
that, yeah.
Martin didn't continue on, and in some scenes, Gina would be like in a different scene, and Martin would be in a whole different room or scene or whatever, because they couldn't be around each other.
Yeah, he didn't get along with a lot of them actually.
That's very sick, bro. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my cousin's question for us. He said, what are you guys' opinion on a Webster's dictionary of the word father being a person who's begotten a child, and then the definition of a mother is a loving parent?
What?
Yeah, that ain't it, Chief.
That's fucked up.
Chief sent me a message by carrier pigeon, and that shit wasn't it. So.
A carrier pigeon came out the window.
Yeah, carrier pigeon saying like, "Yeah, Chief says this ain't it, dog."
I think that's really fucked up, bro. I mean,
that is fucked up because you especially in this day and age where like, of like the Me Too movement, like you have to especially highlight when a father is doing a really good job, because I had a loving father in my relationship, and he is half the reason why I'm the man I am today. Like my mother gets a lot of credit for me. She got me through a lot of shit in my life that I did not think I was going to get through. But my dad taught me how to be a respectful human being and a man.
I can agree with that,
So-
because my mom, if you're watching right now, my mom raised a fucking genius. I'm sorry. She taught me a whole lot of things, how to be direct, made me strong. Reason why I have all my smartness and all that type of stuff. But I had my father, and rest in peace his soul. My uncle was like my father, and my granddad Andy and my grandpa Jake, ironically. And those men made me who I am today. They taught me how to be. They gave me like that extra push, especially my uncle, like most definitely.
Yeah.
Showed me how to, like, cut the grass or take care of responsibilities and how to treat a woman and be honest and be upfront and be a man of your word and shit like that. So for Webster's dictionary to say that a person who has forgotten their child, that's really fucked up.
And
bro.
I know we're dealing with an age where it's just like we're trying to address toxic masculinity, and we're really trying to re-stress, because it's not even started yet. We were trying to re-stress the problem of sexual misconduct. And a lot of men are being put on blast right now. A lot of men are fearful that, this is an age where, men are just being attacked just for being men, and that's not it. But you have to understand that there's a difference between toxic masculinity and just regular masculinity. And, a whole different way about that. So you cannot put down the men to prop up the women. You have to prop them up both, and you have to give examples of...
It's
you
equal.
could probably put plenty of examples of women being really shitty with their kids, just busting their baby daddies for child support, but not really taking care of the kids at all. You can give plenty of examples of women being just as shitty, is sometimes, if not even more shitty than men. But to not give the father the same respect as a mother, especially when there's a lot of really good, just not only dads in relationships, but single dads raising their kids right, it's just not right.
And then black men as well. Well, Lance, how you feel about it?
Yeah, they don't get black fathers do not get enough credit.
Yeah.
Exactly. But like in my situation, I was mostly raised by more so my mother for a good portion of my life until my stepfather came along. Because my father, yes, he's around. Well, he's not around, let me be honest. He's not around, but he's like alive and lives in a different state and all that stuff. But I gotta thank both of them though, because my stepfather helped a big portion of my life. He taught me a lot of things, and I'm still learning to this day. But at the same time, my mother's like a huge portion too. But for the dictionary to say something like that, I just feel that's like so disrespectful to all black fathers and fathers in general in the world who actually are good.
And I guess it's the whole stigma of like the mother being like the caregiver and then like the most attached to the child, because especially for like the earlier part of the life, like the kid is like, I loved both my parents when I was a baby, but I definitely had more of an affinity for when I was a baby for my mom, from what I hear from the stories that my parents tell. And I get that whole like the mother is more loving and caring and matriarchal, and she will fuck anyone up for her baby, and that's what. And I think I guess that's where the definition comes. But you've got to give more credit to the fathers
because there's a lot of piece of shit mamas in the world
exactly.
too, though.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. I explained that before too. So
I also want to say though, even though we're talking about men, we definitely love and support our women.
Of course.
Exactly.
This is strong. This is equal. This is powerful.
If not, and a lot of times more.
Yeah,
I would
more.
definitely admit
Yeah.
women are smarter than me on average.
It's women in the
Yeah, a
comments
lot
who talented and
smarter.
powerful. It's a woman helping us
Exactly.
film this show who powerful as fucking talented. So
Exactly.
it's equal rights. But the last piece of drama we're going to talk about is then we're going to talk about our expectations for the movies of 2019, and then thank the viewers, and then we're going to end it. How do you guys feel about the whole Tristan Thompson and Chloe situation again?
You have to brush me up on
Yeah,
that.
you gotta
Yeah.
give a summary of it.
Okay, so basically, you know how Tristan Thompson, the last time he was on the show, he was going into the hotel cheating on Chloe with those models or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this time he was caught messing around with Kylie Jenner's best friend, Jordan Woods. And so Chloe went on Twitter and said that Jordan Woods is the reason why her family is broken up now, because of that one little situation. And they didn't even do anything according to Jordan Woods. They just had a kiss on the lips. And
there's still something, but
I heard about that. Yeah.
yeah, so now Chloe and the Kardashians are saying that she ruined their family and destroyed them. And now Kylie is accusing Travis Scott of cheating on her, even though they're saying that Travis Scott's baby is not even his baby. That's like Kylie Jenner's like a bodyguard's baby. So that's the drama that's going on in the Kardashian family now.
First of all, I just want to say, Trish Thompson, you weak as shit. Bro,
He is.
bro, your ass. I don't even know what team. I think you're still on the Cavs in your ass. Like,
Wow.
And
just drag the man.
for all this, like, this situation is so crazy because it's always something to do with the Kardashians. Kardashians do so many things to just get back in the media and stuff like that.
I'm pretty sure the Kardashians' whole brand is drama at this point.
Exactly.
Just-
Like,
Yeah.
we didn't forget about Lamar, but he's getting his shit together. So now it's Tristan now. But in my opinion, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, true.
I don't give a fuck about this situation, but
I with Lance on that. I'm just like,
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck when I heard about it either. It's like we force fed to hear about this shit. But I know the fans and viewers love this type of shit. It's all been seen on my timeline. Well, what I will say to you is, do you think if you was in the same situation Tristan was in with the whole best friend thing and you kiss your wife's sister's best friend, how would you feel? Like, what would you do in the situation?
if you truly like, if you know you fucked up, and you trying to like get back with her, I feel like that you would try to do everything you can to get back with her.
you gotta move a whole fucking mountain by
Yeah,
hand.
you gotta do a lot to get her
trust me, I
back,
know.
but
maybe a second mountain just to keep it safe.
A third one too on layaway.
Third one too, just to flex.
you know, a model would drop them big ass meteors. You better carry them
You gotta
motherfuckers.
drop those motherfuckers on it. Ah, man.
But like, yeah, you gotta do a lot to like get that respect and stuff like that, because that's a huge thing that you.
Because we got to go into this energy, especially in 2019, of like cheating is not like a mistake you make, because there's a lot of steps that go into cheating or
Exactly.
being unfaithful. to
Oh, I
someone,
accidentally fell on his dick. Or I accidentally fell inside her pussy by
Yeah.
accident. I didn't mean to do it.
I accidentally met him for drinks. Accidentally went over to his house. I accidentally took all my clothes off. Accidentally got horny.
Accidentally sucked them off.
And accidentally slobbed that down like part of the cup. It was just one mistake.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So
I'm sorry.
cut that cheating shit out for 2019. Fuck all that shit. We ain't doing that.
Cut the foolery out for 2019. That's just.
And I don't want to see this type of situation like, oh, I got in an argument with my girl. I'm running out. I'm going to a bar. Then you come back sad as shit, baby. I got something to tell you. What? You knew what you was doing, so why'd
I
you
was
leave
fucking
out?
another woman after our argument because I don't want to deal with my feelings.
Like, I feel like for a situation, like if you in an argument something with your girl and your best decision, my stepfather even told me this, don't leave out, because if you leave out, you're gonna do some dumb shit.
And then
I feel
regret
like,
it later.
Yeah, I feel like you should like, go to a different room.
With the man, I'm gonna give some really not safe for work advice. If you're really mad after the argument or something, don't go to another woman. Just bust a nut yourself.
Yes,
and
thank
then
you. That
have,
was real
and then
disturbing,
have that
yes.
post nut clarity to really think about your situation.
Like, dang, I really didn't need that. I was just worked up inside. That's all.
Like, man, maybe you realize you fucked up in the argument, but then you have to tell your woman about that, and you're just like, shit. Now I gotta tell her she was right again. Here we go.
Oh, Jesus, y'all. Okay, so before we end this drama time session with Kylie, R. Kelly,
We ain't talk about Jussie.
oh, yes, we had to talk about Jussie lying ass. We got to talk about Jussie.
You thought we forgot Empire?
You thought we forgot your $20,000 an episode ass.
That's why. Well, can we start it off with that?
Broke
I'm not
ass
getting
Jamal.
that, bro. If I'm getting $20,000, like we was getting $20,000 each for an episode of Winter Circle, I'm not complaining
But
at all.
that's different for his situation though. 'Cause all the Cookie and whoever his name is, he's getting a shitload more though.
You talking about Terrence Howard?
Yeah.
Okay, but guess
I
what?
understand that,
Here's
bro.
the
But you
thing.
can't just come out the
But
woodwork
here's the difference.
expecting that kind of money.
Here's the difference,
Right.
and this is all with all actors. Who's gonna get more money? Some actor that nobody, or not nobody, but this actor that very few people know.
Oh, Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, or Robert De Niro, or Terrence fucking Howard. Terrence Howard is a name brand actor. Like,
Exactly.
they pay him a lot because Terrence Howard is a good actor.
You gotta pay him for his time.
Exactly.
'Cause you don't see
you pay him
the-
for the time, the
you don't
fame.
see
It's
the
just like,
actor
ooh,
Hakeem.
I have Terrence Howard in your show. I might watch that shit.
You don't see the actor who
Exactly.
play Hakeem doing some crazy shit and stuff like this, because he's in a whole nother movie. You gotta get yourself up to the top. You can't just these people just gonna beat my ass.
Yeah, expect for a handout and shit. The last movie I saw Jussie in was Alien Covenant, and he did
His
pretty
ass
decent.
died.
He got fucked up, but
He
you
got
know,
fucked
it's
up.
Alien Covenant. I wish I was a part of the fucking Alien franchise.
Just kill me in the movie.
Yeah, exactly. I don't give a fuck. But it's like, Jesus. And then you gotta lie about getting jumped.
Yeah.
Then you want to say it's drugs?
Now, do y'all think he actually got jumped, or do you think he telling the truth?
I think
Be honest.
I think he probably got jumped. I think he got jumped, but he kind of knew the people though. I feel like he knew the people who jumped him.
So you feel like he knew the people, but he actually did get jumped.
Because
Right.
there's some reports coming out of the fact that like some of his story, like the fact that he's not lying completely about all of it or some shit like that. So I'm really not going to give a whole too much of an opinion on that. But the fact that when he originally said that 2 white MAGA people were in Chicago at 2 a.m. looking for someone to lynch, that seems suspect as hell.
He said MAGA people?
Yeah.
Exactly, because no MAGA person, no matter how smart or dumb they are, is going to go out in one of the bluest cities in the country and try and start shit when the hood is going to come after their asses. I don't see that happening.
And the story don't add up right. Oh, it's 2 in the morning. I'm gonna go to Subway and get a sandwich, and I got my ass beat. No.
So,
and it's too much proof.
I'm not gonna give too many comments on that.
Kendall and Jasmine going crazy in the comments talking about some lying ass. Yeah, I don't think that was that big of a thing to lie about. You're not getting a pay cut. I mean, getting a certain pay range. That's just
Exactly.
Well, Jesse, if you out there, is he still in jail?
No, he's out now.
He's out of jail.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to him. R. Kelly, you deserve what you getting. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
See,
Lock your ass up
I did
for
want to
life.
say something about the R. Kelly situation real quick, just briefly.
What?
Like, we all know that he's fucked up. But I feel like, yeah, he should, do his time and stuff like that, but he should also get help too. Because there's something mentally wrong with this man.
Yeah, it is.
So I feel like they should do something.
R. Kelly needs to be used as a way to study the mind of how people are sexually attracted to children.
Yeah, because I don't get that. I mean, you was telling me about that last week. I really don't understand that shit at all. That's like some real mental health issue shit.
Exactly.
Now, R. Kelly need to be locked in jail, but locked in jail with a therapist, so he really can admit it.
That's kind of like that. I don't know if y'all seen the movie. Y'all should watch that movie too. Abducted in Plain Sight.
Oh,
it's just like
we
that.
Did watch that.
My God,
we did watch that.
We might go into detail next episode, but that shit was the wildest thing I've ever fucking seen on Netflix.
Sick ass shit, bro.
I got
some real sick ass shit.
Freddie, I need some relief.
So I just, I gave him some relief.
I reached over and gave him some relief.
My cousin said talent shows during a recreational time in the county.
They said Bill Cosby waiting for him in there.
Okay, one last thing, bro, that was funny as hell during the Bill Cosby shit. They said the moment he got to jail, somebody asked him to tell a joke, and they smacked his ass with a chicken patty because it wasn't funny.
I heard that was false. I heard about it. They said that was false.
You
that
sure?
Yeah, that's
Even
not true.
still, that shit funny as
I mean, especially like, what the fuck, you gotta just punch him. Just don't smack his ass with the fucking chicken patty.
Shut up, Bill. Smack his ass.
Oh my God,
with
bro.
a raw chicken patty. That's whack as fuck.
All right, guys, so the last topic of the day is gonna be, what are your expectations for all the movies of 2019? I mean, Aladdin, Endgame, Captain Marvel this week actually.
Yeah.
What else is coming out? Spider-Man, Far From Home.
Star Wars,
Star Wars,
X-Men.
So what you want to start off with?
So I'm never gonna say. Let's just get the Marvel stuff out of the way.
Okay.
I'm excited for Captain Marvel. I'm interested to see how that's gonna.
Die. Okay.
I'm interested to see how Captain Marvel is gonna change the way the Phase 4 of the MCU is going forward.
Okay. I'm sorry.
People are gonna have to bring handkerchiefs for fucking Endgame because not only is it gonna be long as hell, but damn,
I think somebody gonna die.
Captain America.
Not somebody. A bunch of people.
You think a bunch of them? A bunch of like decent characters.
My top two my top two.
Oh.
Yeah, my top two predictions or vedettes is I think Iron Man's out and I think Cap is out.
I think Captain America.
I think Iron Man's gonna stay, but he's gonna be like in the background. But Captain America is definitely dying.
I think he's gonna die. Yeah. I think they're gonna have one final confrontation with Thanos where it's just like maybe Captain Marvel weakens him or takes off the Infinity Gauntlet, but it's just gonna be base Mad Titan Thanos versus Iron Man. And I think they're gonna like murder each other in a fight.
So you think Thanos will die in this movie?
Or I think Iron Man's gonna give himself like the ultimate sacrifice to save everyone at the end. I honestly think that it might end up that way, especially because
I know the spoilers for it.
No, you don't.
I do. I'm so serious. I do know the spoilers for it. Believe me, Jake. You know. Last time you didn't believe me with this shit, it happened, didn't it?
You gotta tell me after the show, then. Tell me after the show.
Don't tell me shit.
I remember last time for Infinity War, I kept texting Lance spoilers. He literally didn't respond to my message. He was like, "Bro, I'm deleting your shit, bro."
I saw Spider-Man. I cut it off.
Yeah.
Guess who died? Spot. Nope.
I didn't believe it at first. I was just like, they got sequels planned. They ain't gonna die. And then I saw the movie. I was just like, no. Well. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Oh God. Freddie in the theater ain't victory sweet.
Fuck it off.
But besides those two, I think Far From Home is gonna be really good.
Okay.
I'm not excited at all for the X-Men movie because the
It's
X-Men
so
movie.
disappointing too.
I'm excited about it, but they did Mystique dirty as hell, bro. She looked horrible. I'm sorry. They just
She
gave
light
like,
skinned.
Logan is and will always be the fluke of the X-Men movies.
yeah. Hugh Jackman just need to come back. I know he played Wolverine for 16 years, but
He got
They-
a world record for that. Him and
Yeah.
Patrick Stewart.
yeah.
But yeah. Besides that, then of course Star Wars at the end of the year. I'm hyped for that.
And what about Captain Marvel?
Well, I already said I'm excited to see how Captain Marvel is going to be
Yeah.
because her, Spider-Man, and Black Panther are supposed to be like the pillars of the forefront of the
And
next.
Guardians.
Phase 4.
Yeah,
Guardians
Phase 4,
too, I think.
and especially because I think Kevin Feige said Phase 4 is going to get a lot more cosmic.
And
going
new
forward.
Avengers and New Mutants too. 'Cause you know that Fox deal with
I forgot
Marvel
New
is about to
Exactly.
clear.
Finally, the one Disney acquisition I'm actually kind of happy about because
We
Fox.
get Fantastic Four back, X-Men, the Silver Surfer. I'm not gonna get Venom in it back yet, but you know it's cool.
Venom.
Surprised Freddie was doing that before the show.
Shout out to Slim Shady.
I don't give sidetrack. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That song Venom by Eminem is the coldest thing ever.
But
And
you
if you
can't
ever
say-
seen the video, watch the video.
The
people
video
die
funny
laughing.
as
That was
fuck.
some funny
When
ass.
that man
Not-
fell
not
out the
with
building.
devil.
Fell out the building.
No, the white dude on the street going.
Yes, bro.
The dog started rapping.
No, when that old man got punched in the sky.
that old woman sugar can that old man.
We getting sidetracked. We got.
I'm sorry, guys.
Cool.
Okay.
What do y'all think about the movies coming?
So I'm excited about Captain Marvel because it's like the prequel to like everything else. I love seeing a good female actress take a lead role.
Exactly. 'Cause this is the first Marvel movie where it's a female lead role.
And she powerful as shit, bro. She's like the Superwoman of Marvel. So
But
you
isn't, I
can't.
heard Brie Larson, like in real life, she's like a huge activist, like a female activist. Like,
If you're talking about the comments she was making about the interview, those were I actually saw.
Wait, it's bad or what?
no.
it's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But there's a whole story going about how it's just like Brie Larson didn't want like white people or like white males interviewing her. That thing was blown out of proportion. That's not what she said at all. And I should have covered that in the drama section, but we'll save that for another day. But
We
that shit was blown out
don't
of
get real
proportion.
good with the drama because we did pretty good this time around. Yeah.
so.
I don't know about Aladdin, bro. I don't really like
I
the
have
actors they chose for Aladdin.
Yeah.
It's-
Will Smith looked bogus as hell.
And then they should have kept Genie as
Like
Robin
Ghost.
Williams.
But he died.
But he
they
did,
couldn't do.
so-
They couldn't do that.
Okay, in Star Wars, the last Star Wars movie, a nigga was dead. They used CGI to
Okay.
make this man look real as hell and brought him into the film. They could do the same thing.
All right, but the difference is like Grand Moff Tarkin and Leia had what? Grand total of maybe Leia had a total of what? 10 seconds on screen. Grand Moff Tarkin had 2 minutes. Genie's supposed to have a whole ass role in the
Like,
movie.
he's like a whole ass side.
Bro,
character.
I'm telling y'all, bro. You can look
That-
it up. It's movie magic, bro. That's what all the technology
But
is
even
for.
then, Robin Williams would have told us to respect Will Smith's performances anyway. So I'm not trying to.
Will Smith is cool. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with Will Smith. I love Will Smith. This is like
course.
one of the biggest Will Smith fans ever. But he just look
They-
weird, bro. I'm not gonna say he's not gonna do a good job or nothing like that. It just
Exactly.
seemed all out of whack, bro. Now, one thing I am excited for is a live action Lion King.
I'm hyped about that.
They actually have a really good cast for that, so I'm thinking that's actually going to be really dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lion King, I'm actually hyped about that. Aladdin is like, okay, I'm gonna fuck with it, but I don't really know.
They're making a
though.
Dumbo one too.
Dumbo.
Dumbo live
Yeah.
action.
It actually has like a more original story from the original Dumbo cartoon, which is nice because the original had some racist ass crows in it,
Yeah, they definitely did.
which I never recognized as a kid. Nowadays, I'm just like, ooh.
Was it like blackface or something?
No, they're
Black
black crows.
crows.
They just act ghetto as fuck and like black stereotype as fuck. So
Were they drinking Kool-Aid and watermelon?
no,
They
remember
eating
the-
chicken?
the-
They're just
Dum-
ghetto as shit.
Dumbo was
Oh.
Dumbo's back in like the later 1900s ish. So like this definitely
Oh,
20th century.
oh.
So like this was back when like black stereotypes and something was like commonplace.
Jesus
Yes.
Christ. Okay then.
I'm
alright.
hyped for. I'm hyped for, of course. I want to see Captain Marvel real bad because it took a lot. Because I'm personally not a huge fan like cosmic type of stuff. I tried to like Star Wars. That's y'all thing. But I just can't. I'm sorry. I tried.
He betrayed us again.
For the second time.
First logic, now Star Wars. Damn it.
What's next, Lance? You gonna say you don't like Kanye?
I'm playing. I love Kanye, bro. What you talking about?
He's safe for now.
Next, gonna be saying fuck PlayStation, Jake. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Lance. Go ahead. We always get.
But nah, I'm super hyped about Captain Marvel, Endgame, Lion King. I'm curious to just see how Seth Rogen would do in that movie as
I
Pumbaa.
think he's gonna kill it, bro.
I gotta see, like actually physically see it.
Cause people were saying that what's their name? Pumbaa and Timon, they were saying they should have been casted by black people, and I was like, no, but
I think the original actors should have did Timon and
Well,
Pumbaa.
here's the thing. It's sort of like with Black Panther, where it's just like it wasn't it was a mostly black cast, but it wasn't a full black cast.
But Agent Ross came through in there.
Exactly, Agent Ross came through.
Yeah.
The colonizer. So yeah, I mean,
Exactly. It's just like you don't need a full black cast, but as long as the important roles are black, hey.
And then we didn't mention John Wick. John
3.
Wick 3.
Oh, yes.
John
I
Wick
didn't even know that
3.
was coming.
shout out to my grandma. We watched that together in the movie theater.
John
that
Wick
shit
3.
Was, yeah.
Oh yeah, and
That Hobbs and Shaw movie. I want to see that.
and then
yeah.
one thing I think is going to actually be pretty good, Detective Pikachu.
Oh,
I think that's gonna be good.
I'm
I saw
actually
Mewtwo.
I'm actually surprised at how much I'm liking the trailers for that. I'm just like,
oh
damn.
shit! Wait, hold on. I'm tweaking. This my genre. It Chapter 2.
That's coming
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, I'm tweaking. G.
I love the first
I can't
one.
wait for that.
Don't Breathe 2 is coming out.
That's coming out too.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, Quiet Place 2. Oh, that's coming out in 2020, isn't it?
Is that 2020?
Oh, well, okay.
Oh,
Damn.
Okay, well.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
At least we got It Chapter 2. That's what I'm waiting on, bro.
I'm super hyped about that.
I forgot about all the other horror movies that are coming out, but It
I
Chapter 2.
think Conjuring.
Oh, Us. The Jordan Peele
Yeah.
movie.
Yes.
Sorry,
Again,
George.
March, right?
Damn.
Yeah, Jordan Peele coming out with probably another surprise hit that no one expects to be that
That
fucking
movie
good.
is gonna be
Yeah.
great.
I think Us is gonna be really good.
Plus Lupita's in. You know
yeah.
how I feel about Lupita.
All right.
Naingo. You got that name?
What's
Naingo.
next?
Oh
We talk about what did you say? We talking about what games we expecting this year?
yeah, that's the last thing. Games for the year.
All right, so I might go last on that because I got a lot of expectations for this year. But what do y'all expect? 'Cause I'm actually really interested to see what y'all want to see this year.
I want to see another good game with like a good storyline or whatever. Like that zombie game called Days Gone. That looked kind of good. That one game called Something Rising. It has a guy from The Walking Dead in it who plays Daryl.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
What's the name of that game he's in?
Ooh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Death Stranding.
Death Stranding.
So
That shit look weird.
So
and
I don't know
cool.
if that's coming out this year, but I 100% trust Hideo Kojima on anything involving game design and game development.
Hopefully Halo comes out with something else this year. That Halo Infinite, so I can get another Xbox again, and I'm Lance be happy about that. I'm excited about that. Hope they don't fuck that up. That seems pretty cool. I know we're not getting another Spider-Man game this year.
Nah, you ain't getting them for him.
No way.
Probably.
Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC add-ons and stuff. But other than that, I don't know what really else to expect from games this year.
Fair.
That's it for me.
It's
Like
really hard for me with the games because like I play games but not really in
Just don't-
depth.
yeah.
I just play them. But can I do a TV show if that helps?
Okay, we do TV
I'll
shows.
do a
Atlanta
quick
season
TV
3. I'm
show.
waiting for that. I go
Atlanta
off the bat.
season 3, but I gotta do because I saw the season finale and I loved it. You know I gotta do my show. Steven Universe.
I fuck
Oh,
with
yeah.
that now.
You fuck with it now?
Derek showed me the last episode and then this fan fiction thing called Black Pearl, and I was like, this shit is cold.
I
Yeah.
am so hyped for season 6
Yeah.
of Steven Universe.
I'm glad Steven's doing it, still going strong.
It's going big and it's
Yeah.
making so much history. Like just a small quick rant real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
Like Steven Universe is making a lot of histories. Like the episode with Ruby and Sapphire, they got married. I know a lot of people don't really watch Steven, but the season 5 when Ruby and Sapphire got married, it became like the first mainstream cartoon show to have like a lesbian kiss. Like they kissed, and it's
That's
like
good for the community.
yes,
Exactly.
Rebecca Sugar is making a lot of history and stuff like that, and I love her as a singer too. She could sing in the show, like just so hype. And Zach Callison, hope you get better. You going through some depression or something. Hope you get better, bro.
Well, goddamn, Lance, I'm glad to see you excited about
Exactly.
something. Yeah, okay. But Jake, you for games for the year?
So I already have a pretty good spring to look forward to. So in this month we already have Devil May Cry 5 coming.
Oh yes, yes.
I can't believe you didn't
I
even
forgot about
mention
that. I was
that.
just talking about it. Yeah, Devil May
That's
Cry
hype.
4, 5. Devil May Cry 5.
Devil May Cry 5. Have I
Yeah.
mentioned 4? Whatever.
That comes out on the 8th. Actually, I gotta get that.
Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice from the developers of Dark Souls.
Okay.
Because that's basically a samurai action game with grappling hooks. So that's already might be a buy for me.
What were you telling me about that?
Mortal Kombat 11 in April.
I forgot about that.
I could have
too.
said that.
I'm tweaking
yeah.
hard as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a game coming out in May that I'm looking forward to that not a lot of people played, but it's called Rage 2. It's by the same developers.
heard of that.
It's by the same developers that did the Doom 2016 reboot. So the original id. So they did Rage back in 2011, and I personally loved that game. I actually I'm replaying it to refresh myself for Rage 2. So I'm personally excited for that because you're getting the carved combat from like the Mad Max games from Avalanche Studios, and they proved
Ooh,
themselves.
that Mad Max game
and
was
then
so
and then
dope.
just the shooting, the way it just understands how to make a first person shooter is really good. I'm looking forward to see what else Apex Legends is gonna do this year. And
we will be playing that together.
Exactly.
Me and Jake.
Exactly, on the
Niggas
Twitch channel. We'll
PlayStation,
mention that at the
yeah.
end.
Yeah.
But besides that, Respawn's also coming out with a Star Wars game called Jedi: The Fallen Order.
What?
And we're
wow.
centering around a Padawan like moments after Order 66.
Oh shit.
And they also confirmed some sort of Titanfall content is coming this year.
Oh, I did like Titanfall.
It's a good game for music. I mean, yeah, for games.
Exactly.
Music,
But
movies.
besides that, Death Stranding for sure. If it actually drops this year, it probably won't. But if it does, hallelujah. And other than that, I know there's a bunch of shit that we're looking forward to. Oh yeah, and if this gets a release date, Cyberpunk 2077.
What is that about?
So
Yeah.
that was from the developers who made the Witcher game, CD Projekt Red, and they have a couple months ago they did like a 45-minute gameplay demo of it, and it just broke the whole fucking internet. It looks like one of the coldest games that will ever. It's probably the most anticipated game on everyone's list right now.
Looks
And
like
I
it'll be
need
broke this
me
year.
some of that. I need me some of that.
I'm not.
Yeah, besides that, I'll probably mention on
Think
another.
about it.
Yeah, I'll probably mention on another show how there's other games I'm excited for. But besides that, I think it's gonna be just like how 2017, 2018 were. It's gonna be a good ass year. Oh, and that's not even mentioning Nintendo's offering Luigi's Mansion 3, another
yeah.
Animal Crossing, or what they're doing, another Fire Emblem.
I gotta get a Switch now.
Exactly.
That's really
I
pissing
told
me
you,
off.
like, get a Switch because Nintendo was about to like they did in 2017. They're about to clean house in 2019 again.
Like I said, guys, it's about to be a year for Must to Be Broke. Movies, games, albums, shoe releases and stuff.
Exactly.
Spotify.
We're looking at my fucking wallet, just like, damn it.
But guys, I think that's pretty much it for us today. This is a pretty good ass first episode. I feel happy about it.
We didn't give a shout. We forgot one album from our favorite albums.
Who?
Forgot Meek Mill, bro.
Oh shit, Meek! I'm sorry, bro.
Dang,
Yes,
I'm
Meek.
sorry, Meek.
Yes, championships, Meek Mill. I'm sorry, bro. When we work together in the
Championship.
future, I will personally like. Oh shit, championships was one
I
of
was
my
listening
favorite
to
albums.
I was listening to Stuck
That's
in
one
the
of
Game.
Meek's. I'm proud of Meek for that album. Meek actually, every song on that was like fucking fluid. It flowed together. Because other Meek Mill albums, it was like, okay, I fuck with this song, I fuck with that song, I don't fuck with that song too much. But this album, all the way through, fucking greatness. Meek Mill, I'm proud of you. Going bad, went platinum. Shout out
Yes.
to you and Drake, mending your friendship, even though he a bitch. I still fuck with you, Drake. Yeah, that was awesome. So thank you, Lance.
Favorite quote: "I bury you niggas in money." That's my shit. I'm like, oh, hold on, Meek.
No, he said something about your daddy being a rat or Mickey Mouse or something like that. No, that shit fucking fire. But we can talk about that next time. But thank you guys for all the comments, all the support. I'm gonna have stuff from my clothing line dropping with Winter Circle stuff. Me and Jake and hopefully Lance will be on Twitch playing stuff.
Exactly. So what are we gonna mention to follow us on like social media or like Twitch and shit like that? So
Well, they can follow us on our Twitter tags. It's underneath our names. Please can drop the graphic. We can
Facts.
drop the Twitch things and the usernames tonight. I will send a link to our YouTube channel so y'all can start watching that because we'll start broadcasting on there as well so we can get views and stuff. And we just thank you guys, honestly. I mean, 2019 is our year, it's your year too, it's everybody's year.
exactly.
If you do
Thank
it right.
you for your patience. I know y'all stuck by, probably looking at the pages like these niggas ain't uploading shit.
Yeah, I probably think we wasn't coming back, did you? But we back
Yeah.
now. We back
Months.
in action.
As you
Years.
can see, we are not dead.
He was like, is this your show? Is this your show?
Nah, I'm the winner, sir.
Oh yeah, most skits coming too. Cause we definitely need another skit like that.
Yeah.
People really fuck with that shit. But I am Angry Fred,
I am JTP.
And I'm LNW.
and we are the fucking Winner Circle.
We'll catch y'all later.